We're here today for this video to teach adding hundredths and tenths and hundredths. So for example, if you have a problem like five tenths plus 30 hundredths, the idea here is to make sure that your denominators are the same, and they're always going to be tenths and hundredths. So what you need to do is know that 10 times 10 gives you 100. So what we have to do with this tenth is multiply it by 10 so that it equals 100, so that our bottoms are the same. You have a hundredth over here and a hundredth over here. So if I make this a hundredth, I have to, just like before when we were doing this in fractions, you multiply it so that we get an equivalent fraction, the same to the top, 5 times 10, which would give you 50. So 50 hundredths plus 30 hundredths gives you 80 hundredths. Making sure that both of your denominators are 100 before you add. The part that's tricky would be if you get a problem like this. If you have a problem like you have 4 tenths plus 3 hundredths. Again, I have to take my 10 and make sure that it is equal to 100 by multiplying by 10. So now I have my hundredth. I got to do the same to the top. That's 40. If I multiply 10 times 4, that gives me 40. 40 hundredths plus the 3 hundredths would give me, if I add my tops, I get 43 hundredths. So there you go.
Maybe do an example of an incorrect one.
An incorrect one. What do you mean?
Where they would add the 2 and get 7.
Incorrect. So 4 hundredths would be a hard one, plus 3 tenths. So if you have 4 hundredths plus 3 tenths, I need to make this one hundredths. But if I'm making it incorrect, I'm not changing this. So if I don't change this, I just get 7 tenths or hundredths, whatever you do. That's not correct. You have to make sure that both of your denominators are valued at 100. So you have to make sure that you are multiplying that 10 times 10 to get you your 100 here, which means I have to multiply my 3 on this side by, I don't have to do anything to my hundreds because it's already hundredths. So over here, I'm just doing the same to the top as I am to the bottom, which gives me 30. And then you have to add 30 plus the 4, which would give you 34 hundredths. I hope that helps. Bye, everybody.